Good evening, guys and gals. Welcome back, my bunny pals. Oh, how are we doing, my lovely rabbit friends? I make myself laugh. Oh, dear, that was funny. I've got to write that one down. Anyway, how are we doing? Let's find out, shall we? As we shuffle these cards and we pick 3 for you guys. Well, that was some... I figured that was some great manoeuvring, eh? God. I'm going to look back on that when I edit it. Let's get on with this. Let's stop about... It's a tough one when I keep fumbling about because I just want to get the feeling of when to stop, and then I do that and I fumble. You'd think after a year I'd get better at this, but I do it with my eyes closed. So right, that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top, and see, then I open my eyes and then I look at the cards, and now for the first time I'll see we've got 2 blacks and a white. Okay, 2 negatives. And we can be quite pessimistic and get a little bit disheartened when we see those blacks, because it's hard not to, isn't it? It's hard to be optimistic when we've got that double negative there. It must surely mean that it's all doom and gloom and everything is just horrible and bad. But no, it doesn't. No, that's not how it works. As I've tried to tell you before, black isn't always an attack. We've got to flip it over and have a look at the compatibilities, which in this case isn't necessarily a great one. The black monkey. The monkey and the rabbit, not necessarily a great compatibility to begin with, but it also means that there is something that you're neglecting with yourself. It's like you're not thinking of yourself here. Or you maybe are in a kind of more self-destructive way rather than a self-productive way. Monkey and the rabbit, not great. Not great when it comes to working out, I suppose, differences in some ways. Like, they have very different approaches to things, and I feel like your approach to how you're dealing with things at the moment could be a little bit off for what you actually need. This monkey is a self-care card, and you're not looking after yourself. You're not doing as you should have done, or you're not paying attention. There are things that have been pointing out to you, or that have been pointed out to you over and over again, some blatant, some subtle, but you are fully aware of this. It's like the doctor has told you, you need to give up sugar, or you need to give up something, and you've been told this, and yet you're still continuing to have those sugars in your tea, or have those sneaky packet of sweets. And you've been told no, but you're not listening, even though you're not necessarily looking after yourself here. You're not paying attention to what you're being told or what is going on around you. If you're supposed to be looking out for you here, you're not doing a very good job about it. That's what that self-care monkey is. It's a selfish card. It's a card for you to look out for you, which you're not doing. You think you've got everything under control, but unfortunately, things will unravel relatively quickly if you're not being true to yourself. Okay? Self-care card again. So we are definitely looking at a combination here of good and bad points of self-care that you have neglected, but things that you've actually done that are productive. So you are starting to make some sort of progress, which is good. I mean, it doesn't change the compatibility, but it does mean that you in the last few days or so have hit this point where you've realized that you've got to do something and make a difference, or you've subconsciously started doing something, or making a plan, or putting more effort in where you needed to, and now that is starting to bring things back around. You're actually getting things done, you're working towards something, you're being more productive, and this is good. And as long as you're focusing on it being for you, and you're focusing on what is best for you, then you are going to be able to come out of this well rewarded. You can't do this for other people. You can't do this for other things, or for sort of like, other rewards or potential opportunities that may or may not arise. What you need to do this for is you in the here and now. What is it that is going to better your situation right now? What is it that is going to make your time here more productive? What is it that is going to give you the highest reward that is for you, not for other people? Not for other people. This is all you. The monkey is a doer card, but it is to do for you. Things need to get done and things need to change in the areas that affect you the most. So focusing on that, self-care, self-healing, becoming a little bit more self-aware of what's going on with you, thinking things through. This is what you need to do, is to think things through. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be able to fix that problem. You see, monkeys are always under this illusion that if it's broken, they can fix it. But some things just break and they can't be fixed, no matter how much you try and put things together. Maybe for you, this is a good time to now delegate your priorities of what you can change and what you can better yourself with, and try and accept the things that may not necessarily be fixable or changeable, you know? Got that black dog then coming into play, and that black dog isn't necessarily a bad card for the rabbit. They're on the same soulmate line, so there's a soul path there. So this is definitely a path that you need to take, and you're supposed to be going down this road, but it's not going to be easy and it's not going to be hard. For you to better yourself, you actually need to come away from the situation in which you are stagnant in, because that's what's happening here. This self-preservation and this sort of monkey look out for yourself kind of thing is a lighthouse, and it is shining a bright bloody light saying this is going to affect you mentally, emotionally, physically. You are not going to come out of this unscathed, and you need to pre-plan and get stuff done in order to prepare yourself for this. You really do need to focus on what is best for you right now. And that means maybe potentially being a bit selfish, maybe being a little bit, I don't know, kind of tactical, putting measures in place to try and reserve your spot on the lifeboat almost. But there is a lighthouse beaming, and that big ass ship is very, very close to the rocks right now. So you gotta make decisions, and again, you've got to make those decisions based on your kind of your outcome, what's going to happen with you. Because this could be a very rewarding card if we were in the white, but we're not. We're in the black, so we're actually losing stuff. But there's something there is something that you're losing, or you've already lost, and you feel like it's been done unreasonably, and it's affected you. It's affected you, and this is where you're focusing on that. You're focusing on that, and you think all of these things that you're doing are going to fix it and bring it back around and make it back to how it was. Like, the ship is actually sinking. There is a hole in the ship. You can't fix that now. The lighthouse is right there warning you of all these rocks and the sort of things that are yet to come. And you're still trying to figure out whether you should get in the lifeboat or not. I think it's time you got in that lifeboat and you got away from this ship, because it is sinking. It's going down, and it's going down quite quickly at this point. That's why you're in this. This is why you're in this protective place, and this is screaming, "Look after yourself." But we'll find out, won't we, when we come back next week and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the rabbit. My next reading will be for the guys born in the year of the dragon and all my dragon friends. So if you are interested, I will see you over there when we go and find out what those guys are up to. But if not, don't worry about it. I'll just see you in a video next week when we come back and do another video for you guys born in the year of the rabbit. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.